So that's all this was. I was just some pawn to you?
Look, I'm just doing my job.
And I'm doing mine, so drop that damn gun!
Ada Wong has always been one of Resident Evil's most intriguing characters. She is beautiful, elusive, and never fully understood. Every time she appears, her motives remain just out of reach. With Leon returning as a protagonist in Resident Evil Requiem, Ada's return feels less like speculation and more like inevitability. She is central to Leon's story, and her connection to Raccoon City places her at the heart of the series' most defining events. If Leon is back, Ada is not far behind. And here is why. Hey, welcome to the channel everyone, I'm the Global Cherry, and in this video we'll discuss this today. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe when it's over.
I'm not just gonna leave you here. What if you're attacked? What if you need help?
There are strong story reasons to believe Ada will appear. Both Leon and Ada have changed significantly over the series, largely through their encounters with each other. Some fans criticize their dynamic because Ada is often seen as manipulative, while Leon has always been portrayed as the idealistic hero, the rookie cop from Resident Evil 2, who risks his life to protect others. Ada, by contrast, has never been fully honest about her intentions. Their relationship is complicated and messy, but it is clear they care about each other. Before Leon, Ada worked as a freelance agent for Umbrella's rival organizations. During this time, she became involved with Derek Simmons, whose interest in her became obsessive. Her first major mission sent her undercover into the Arclay laboratory, where she used Dr. John Clemens to access classified research. When the T-virus outbreak occurred, Clemens was killed and Ada disappeared. Using people to survive was part of who she was, but Raccoon City marked the beginning of everything that followed. On September 1998, Ada was sent into Raccoon City to obtain William Birkin's experimental G-virus. That mission put her directly into Leon's path and changed both of their lives. While tracking journalist Ben Bertolucci, who had information on the Nest lab, Ada entered the RPD and saved rookie officer Leon S. Kennedy, posing as an FBI agent to hide her true objective. After Ben became a watermelon, Ada repeatedly risked her life to protect Leon, ultimately throwing him a rocket launcher during their final encounter with Mr. X, and giving him a chance to survive. Ada escaped the lab with a tissue sample from Birkin's remains. It was not the full G-virus, but it was enough to complete her mission. Even so, Raccoon City left a permanent mark on her. Despite deceiving Leon, Ada genuinely cared about him, even as she buried those feelings behind the Ada Wong persona. Leon never truly moved on from her. Ada also has clear moral limits, shown when she severed ties with Derek Simmons after learning of his role in Raccoon City's sterilization and its cover-up. When she later worked with the organization again, it was out of necessity, not loyalty. Ada remained independent, operating between opposing sides and never fully aligning with anyone, including Wesker.
Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
What do you think?
During the events of Resident Evil 4, Ada infiltrates Los Illuminados and their Plagas bioweapons project. Her stated goal is to recover the amber sample, but she is also sent in after Krauser fails, stepping into situations where moral ambiguity is required. She encounters Louis Seraph, an ex-Umbrella researcher, becomes infected and reunites with Leon, now a hardened government agent searching for Ashley Graham. Leon has changed since Raccoon City, but his core remains the same. He still refuses to abandon people, even at great personal cost. Ada tests that resolve, expecting his idealism to be broken, but it is not. Although Ada insists she is only there for the mission, her actions repeatedly contradict her words. She diverts the Ganados by ringing the church bell, saves Leon from Mendez, helps Louise create medicine to cure Leon and Ashley, and delays her objective despite the risk. She guides Leon towards Ashley, points him to a way to remove the parasite, and helps hold off Sadler long enough for Leon and Ashley to escape. When Wesker's plan puts their lives at risk, Ada defies him outright. She delays the island's destruction, gives Leon her jet ski keys, and throws him the rocket launcher to finish Sadler. Ada could have left with the amber and walked away. Instead, she risks everything and ultimately refuses to hand the sample over to Wesker, choosing not to be responsible for mass death. Ada cares more than she admits, and the gap between who she claims to be and who she proves herself herself to be, is exactly why her story cannot end before Resident Evil Requiem. After Wesker's death, Ada is pulled back into bioterrorism during Resident Evil Damnation. Posing as a BSAA agent, she infiltrates the Eastern Slav Republic to secure a Plaga sample, briefly reuniting with Leon and warning him the city is about to be purged. She even hints at unresolved history between them before disappearing again, making fans think they spent the night together off screen.
When are we going to, carry on from where we left off that night?
Anytime but now.
When her cover is blown and she is branded a spy, Ada escapes custody, completes her mission, and still returns to help Leon survive, once again saving him without explanation. That pattern deepens in Resident Evil 6. As global bioterror attacks escalate, Ada discovers she is being framed for crimes she's never committed. Her identity has been weaponized. Even while hunted as a bioterrorist, she repeatedly intervenes during the China outbreak to save Leon and Helena, choices that offer her no strategic benefit, but reveal where her priorities lie. The truth eventually emerges. Ada was framed by Carla Radons, a doppelganger created through Derek Simmons' obsession with her. Ada dismantles the operation, exposes Simmons' crimes, and confronts the shadow that has followed her since Raccoon City. During the final battle, she protects Leon and Helena, but is overwhelmed by a mutated Simmons, forcing Leon to save her for the first time. Even then, Ada refuses to give Leon a straight answer. She leaves him a helicopter, a rocket launcher, and proof clearing his name before disappearing under another unknown contract. That is the pattern. Ada keeps returning at the most critical moments in Leon's life while never fully acknowledging what that connection means. That unresolved tension is exactly why her story cannot end before Resident Evil Requiem. Recent developer interviews have fueled speculation around Resident Evil Requiem. Producer Kumazawa was asked whether Leon is single and replied that it would be more fun if not everything is revealed. Director Nakanishi has also spoken about his interest in Leon and Ada's private relationship, emphasizing that Requiem was written with care for both longtime fans and newcomers. If Leon's personal life is being explored at all, Ada naturally belongs in that conversation. There is no Leon Kennedy without Ada Wong. If it is not Wong, it is wrong. Leon has always had stronger chemistry with Ada than anyone else, regardless of Chris's hopes for the Redfield bloodline. That's not happening. If there is unfinished business between Leon and Ada, and Requiem could finally be where the cat and mouse chase ends. Leon is done tolerating nonsense, and maybe for once, Ada stops running. Since her identity was compromised in Resident Evil 6, this could also be the moment she leaves the name Ada Wong behind, and we finally learn who she really is. Some fans argue they could never settle down because Leon is consumed by his work and Ada lives in darkness, but that does not rule them out. The idea of Leon still being single at 50 without ever getting the greeting Ada once promised him is honestly sad. This guy deserves at least one good thing in his life, and Ada and Leon endgame is, to me, not impossible. I do think Ada will play a role in Requiem, potentially crossing paths with Leon again as a government operative, maybe even helping find a cure for his infection. There was unused Ada concept art created for Village, and it would not surprise me if it was saved for Requiem. I might be huffing copium right now, but an Ada and Leon fan can dream. To celebrate 10,000 subscribers, I created an unhinged abridged version dubbing separate ways as Ada Wrong. I hope you enjoy! I came to save you from getting deported. Ew. Bro really thought he had Riz, more like a restraining order. Wesker, do you know the true meaning of 6-7? Control, do you copy?
I'm listening.
Let the wedding bells ring. Ta 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 ta. La campana. Bye bye, Baldy. Not a fan of blocking, huh? Put your hands in the air, like you just don't care.
So who are you working for this time?
Your mom. Thank you you so much. Hitting 10,000 subscribers genuinely means the world to me. Your support, comments, and encouragement have kept me going, especially on days where motivation was hard to find. This channel exists because of you, and I'm incredibly grateful for every single one of you, and I'm excited for what comes next. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!